you want some tea, come fill up your cup. We got just what you need. If you ask, then you shall receive. Only on Pretty Please. The tea is brewing, we're serving it straight. Only on Pretty Please. Got so many flavors. Pretty Please.
Y'all, we've been gone for so long. I mean, y'all, we just so full from the Thanksgiving food. It feels so good to be back. You backed up. You went. So we're finally back. I know King Quest told y'all that, you know, we were gone from eating so much Thanksgiving food. But anyways, welcome back to Pretty Please Talk Show, where if the tea is brewing, we're serving it straight. I'm one of your hosts, Terry Renee.
I'm one of your hosts, Diana S.
And I'm your host, Zara Love.
Ooh, so let's get into it, y'all. So first, let's introduce the flavors segment, where, okay, so the flavors are the different topic categories that we talk about, such as, you know, entertainment, black culture, and also reviews. So, are y'all ready to get into it?
I'm ready, girl.
Are y'all ready to get into this?
Are they ready?
Are y'all ready? Okay, so let me start off with our first question. Our first question for our flavor segment would be, do you believe that black-based media sources have an effect, whether positive or negative, for how black people are perceived? And can they change someone's perception of black culture and entertainment? So, for me, do I believe black-based media sources have an effect? I do. I feel like if it was up to me, and, you know, as what we do, obviously, because I would consider us to be a source of, you know, media ourselves, we need to start promoting black people in a better light so that other people of different races can look at us in a different way. I feel like when you see stuff on, like, places like, you know, the Shade Room or other stuff like that.
Baller Alert.
Yeah, stuff
World
like that.
Star Hip Hop. World Star.
It be just like bad stuff. We're always gotta be as just doing the regular rapping, sing. You know, we're more than that. We could be lawyers. We can be great. So they need to just start posting more stuff about us that's more positive instead of something about a fight or something. What about y'all? What y'all think?
I personally feel that we do need to be seen in a better light. It's so many good people out here doing good things, and it's like they only promote the bad. They only show people on child support, celebrities fighting about child support. Like, it's other people out here doing good things that we don't get to see.
Well, I definitely think that the media affects how anybody can see, but definitely black people, because black people really kind of are taking over the win, especially like Black Hollywood, like BET and stuff like that. So I just feel like if we were perceived by these networks that are black owned, then people better could respect this. Because, you know, you got to think, it's a lot of black kids that come home and you watch BT and stuff. So if you see a negative stuff portrayed, or you look at their social medias and stuff like that, then it's kind of going to have an effect on how you think. And maybe that's why people perceive black people to be a certain way. Yeah. But I feel like, and it's kind of hard to, you know, not think that way when that's all you see on television. Then you think, oh, it's their own people showing them like that.
Yeah,
and how they really
it's true.
So, but I also think it's definitely positive things about the media too, though. Like BET is Black Entertainment Television. Yeah. So I think it's good. I love BET.
If y'all watching this, we gave y'all a shout out. Hey y'all.
BET.
Okay. Hashtag. So another one of our questions are some black-based media sources the problem for how black people are perceived? Example, like we said, the Shade Room. Y'all definitely agree. Yeah. And another one, can the media, music, movies, and more change someone's perception of black culture and entertainment? For me, I feel like music, but I also feel like as an individual, you choose what you want to listen to. You know me, I gotta put on my little bit of my gospel and stuff like that. You know, when I'm putting a little sound. You know, I feel like you pick and choose what you want to listen to. So I hate when people say like, music influenced me, music influenced it. If you feel like, you know, music is doing so much, so you change what you listen to. Just like how you feel me, you gotta change who you hang around. If you feel like it's not doing you no good. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it can go both ways. What y'all think?
I think that, you know, media, music, and movies can definitely change someone's perception on black culture entertainment. And I say that only because it's like you were saying, like people, you can choose the music you listen to. Yeah. But I feel like also certain black cultures, we're raised to listen to kind of old music. If you notice, a lot of black people like that are older now, our age. Like we know a lot of R&B music because that's kind of what we were raised off of. And you know, black people don't play about the church. You gotta go to church. You know, you gotta have the gospel to take you to the king music. So definitely, I definitely do. What do you think, Dal?
I definitely agree. Like for the movie aspect, like I was just telling them, on many black films, you always don't see a dad. Like, and they kind of like people try to be funny in a way that are outside of the black culture, like, oh, do you have a dad, do you have a father, like stuff like that, because they portray us to not have fathers, when people have upstanding fathers, but you don't get to see that, you just only take what the media is showing, which is not necessarily true. You know,
or it's a single black mom, or it's not those kids and the kids don't know how to act, or it's always the big grandma that can cook and all that stuff.
Like we gotta get. I feel like we gotta get away from that. But then also, it's black single fathers out here because it's not always the mom's a single mom. I know black single fathers as well. Also, white single fathers. So it can go either way. I feel like we get it harder because people just try to make jokes and joke upon it when in all actuality it's not the truth.
And you know what? Sometimes I feel like as our culture, sometimes we do make jokes out of things so that we will keep from like crying or being upset about stuff that we can't change. And I just feel like it starts with us. It starts with just us, like us having a platform of what we're doing now starts with the change too, since we're trying to like promote that black people, especially black young college students, can do something different. And I'm just tired of, you feel me, like us blaming everybody else. Sometimes it just do be us. Like we just gotta do better, especially when it comes to the parties and all that. I ain't gonna lie, I do feel like with the music part, like I said, you could pick and choose what music you listen to, but some music do be you rather like everybody know when you play Finito up in the party. Everybody wanna crazy.
Or you know, you in the club and they're playing nothing you want. So I do. Because me, I'm not gonna lie, music definitely moves me. Like, you know, R&B.
And then you listen to them, and then you gotta go in the gospel. And you can feel it in your soul, like, okay, I'm feeling blessed today.
I listen to gospel every morning, honey. Get you right. Get you some.
And don't be acting like y'all don't be acting all like y'all don't be when that booty song by young black youngster.
It's crazy, you know who you are.
But I feel like that's why people love music so much. Even music, it could take you to a different place. Sometimes when I'm listening to music, like when I was young, I don't know if y'all did this. I used to be looking out the window, you know, in the backseat, right? I be having like music.
I be thinking it was a song by Cassie. She was like, official girl. I used to be thinking I'd be all up in there. I'd be slicking my hair back and just be going.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Y'all know. Let us know.
Let us know.
If you know, you know.
Hashtag.
So, who do y'all feel are some black influential people in the spotlight making a change for culture? For me, I'm gonna have to say my sis, my godmom who on the low, Oprah. I love her.
Hashtag we're Oprah's goddaughters.
Oh my God.
That's all I was gonna say too. I love Oprah. She's the definition of black excellence.
For real.
And not only, you know, Oprah's always so classy. We never hear about Oprah fighting on no love and hip. Well, Oprah gives back. She gives back.
Yeah, she
got her. She even got an Instagram. I follow her, y'all too.
Oprah better go.
So yes, Oprah. Who's in the Michelle Obama?
My sis.
Michelle Obama, she's a good one for like to show a woman that's a leader in power.
And so classy with like all the stuff that all the feedback she gave from people who don't necessarily agree with the Obama election. She never once came out of character. For me, that's gonna be hard. You gotta make people
and that's my husband,
and that's her husband. Though, like you gotta learn how to turn it off. But she do a good job. I feel like she's influential because did y'all see how Super Scent? I think that's her sister.
She's a boss.
She's a boss. If you watch this girl, you can be my mentor because how much she make? $1 million
in an hour and a half.
90 minutes.
And let's just say, you know, I know we got our own makeup brand.
Yeah.
But the crayon case, that was dope. Like her concept, that was dope.
Nobody did that.
So
it's like woman,
to see a black woman
empowering like that really like did something to me. Like, okay, I'm stepping my game up because if you let any of these, you know, other ethnicities try to think they about to run the game, because they even be trying to run the hair game. Not that they do, but you don't know nothing about extensions. How we gonna let them like run what we do? Like, we know they don't be better than them. They just trying to make some coins. They don't really care about it. Y'all sell makeup and stuff because that's what y'all love, you know. And I sell her because you know that's what I love. But
and I know another one. I think that Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry are good
for sure.
Because and though you know sometimes Tyler Perry has a lot of stereotypes in his movies and films, it really does describe the life of like black people, and I feel like that's why so many black people love that, because when we look at it, it's kind of like we're watching our family on TV. And Lee Daniels, he has produced shows like Star and Empire, and you got to think Star and Empire, especially Empire, it shows black people like being able to be wealthy. Right. Now, you know, on the low, it was kind of messy. You know, Nick didn't have, you know, a baby by her kid, which is looking look at us. But I feel like the fact that he's a man, like, and he's showing like black people in power, I love that. And also shout out to Lena, that Wave. I don't know her last name, but she made The Shout.
I know what you're talking about.
You know, so I love these black people who are making like black shows that actually resemble black people's everyday life.
Yeah. And also in the Tyler Perry movies too, what I like is that he be like Medea. She be teaching a lesson and stuff.
She
sometimes.
does.
So
See,
I
and
do feel
it's
like
comical
that's
too.
That's
So it's like you don't feel like you're being forced to look at it.
She really do be like, well, she whoever
Right,
teaches a lesson or whatever. And I would say this like Maya Angelou too. This is my sis.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Maya.
She definitely was very influential. She showed us like the poetic side of black people and the change. And I love when black people can stand up. And these are people who like, you know, we got people that praise and love and hip hop people. And no shade, they're in the music industry. But like women who actually have a voice and they have the platform to do things, they do it positively. There's a lot of people, black people who can do certain things and they just don't. I was like Maya Angelou, she was never scared. And like the Phenomenal Woman
Phenomenal.
Maya better go, okay? Because I am a phenomenal woman.
Phenomenal.
So those are just a few that I think.
I'm dead. Now, are y'all ready? Let's get into you know what I would like to say, the reviews, where we're going to review the Soul Train Music Award. So first, let me start off by telling y'all actually what the Soul Train Music Award even is. The Soul Train Music Award is an annual award show which is previously aired and syndicated and honors the best black music and entertainment. This year's hosts were Tanisha Arnold and Tisha Campbell Martin, who, by the way, did an amazing job.
They did really.
But us, we're going to cover, you know, some of the hottest performances. So I guess we can start off by, you know, our dude Jacquees.
Okay.
I liked him. He was cool, you know.
So with Jacquees, I feel like, first of all, he popped out in the fit, the all black. You know what I'm saying? He had the black trench coat. Okay, Terry, calm down. Jacquees, if you see this, shout her out, please. She loves you. So he entered starting with Bed. You know, that's been like the song since we was like in high school. That was my favorite song my senior year of high school. And we're juniors in college right now.
That's a classic.
But I feel like that's why most people know him by then.
Yeah.
And then we got into my favorite song right now, which is You, cause I rather be with you and all your boy. So yeah, and I feel like his vocals are so on point.
It's so on point.
I love Jacquees.
Yes, I really love the performance. I love just like him with the, like she said, with Bad. I mean, the used song, I'm not really a big fan, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's alright. It's not a bad song, but I just don't feel like it's his best song. And I've been rocking with Jacquees since he was making music on YouTube. Like before he even really got famous, I've been listening to him. So it's kind of like, you know, I really see his growth. And like he said, I mean, he about like 31 with no kids.
Girl, he like 20.
Say nice, Jacquees.
But you think
I'm out there
Well,
fighting
I
my
think it
pregnant.
would have been some tea if he would have came out singing Trip remix. Like,
I
I would have been
that's a
like,
little bit petty, but I feel like he was honoring her. He was honoring her.
Girl, LMA sis, you my sis, but that's petty. I don't even like that.
petty.
And
Like, his
also,
version was better anyway, I feel.
also we gotta give a
No shade.
shout out to the background singers. They were really good.
Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah.
actually a group and they're called Bluff City. So if y'all ever want to look them up on like YouTube or something, they actually have like music and stuff like that, and they are really, really good. So I like them. Now I do believe one person in the group could have take a little step back. It's my baby's performance. You know, he was.
Oh, yeah.
He was kind of
we were watching it.
He was kind of singing a little bit too much. I like
I was like, who's the ad-lib?
This was like singing, and he like, I'm like, it's his time. It's his time. Yeah, you're right.
But I think he did too.
Yeah, it was good though. That's shade, y'all. I like that. What you think?
Shady boobs.
I'm dead. Start again with the Soul Cypher, which includes Erykah Badu, Luke James, Kelly Price, my boo, Queen Naija, and BJ the Chicago Kid. So, I mean, what did y'all think about the performance? And give y'all's honest opinion.
Listen, my sis Erykah Badu, I just love her little earthy little swag she got to her. So when she started
You don't
off,
like it?
it was, you don't like it?
Yo,
I mean, haters gonna hate.
Don't do
Haters gonna hate.
Erykah.
Haters gonna hate.
BJ, the Chicago Kid, he started off with it. First of all, I never heard of him before.
Really?
Yeah.
I
And he
learned from him from Kalani. Kalani.
Yeah, Kalani.
Go to the movies, boy.
Sing it. Hey.
See, but I thought he did good. His vocals was
he
on
can sing,
point.
but he like
He was so on point.
He looks underrated.
Then after him, and his outfit was nice. You know, he's a guy, so you know, they don't be
Never do it too much.
So,
For real.
So next, he introduced Queen Naija, which is a YouTube star.
Yeah.
Breakout. I think she signed to Capitol Records now. She had the hit single "Medicine" and "Karma," which is Karma, which she actually performed on the site.
Yeah.
And she was getting a lot of backlash on social media for her performance, but I personally think she did good. I'm actually a big fan of Queen. I like her growth as a woman and how she kind of turned her pain into power. Like, even though she got her heart broke, she made platinum. I think Karma went gold and Something Mexican went platinum. What is
something like that?
But whatever it is, I want you to her Pain in the Power, and she sung about it. How do you think she did on the cipher?
I'm not really a big fan.
Of the cipher, of Queen, or of
Queen in the cipher. I wasn't a big fan. Personally, I like Queen and all. She cool, whatever, but I just didn't think that. I don't know. It's just something about I just feel like she didn't give it her all. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like it's no excuse because it be different artists that be going through something, they come and they still show out. I just feel like for that to be a big opportunity for her, and she's a new artist, she should have came strong. You know, my sister Kelly Clark, she came up there, she busted down. And I know you can't really compare somebody who just started and who's new. But I also feel like when you new, you gotta be hungry. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure that you gotta come with it. So that the next time they come, they say, oh, you know what? We're gonna bring you back because we know you're gonna show out. Just like if Beyonce was never to show out on those shows or none of that. Even when Beyonce was younger, she still was killing the stage and still was coming.
But I feel like the difference is Beyonce's actually an entertainer. Queen doesn't dance.
Yeah, the dancing. And
so she doesn't dance at all.
Well, also Beyonce has been trained. Like her Queen has had her parents train her.
So maybe when she starts going, I think they call it artist development.
Yeah.
Once she starts doing stuff like that, I think she'll be better. But she already said she can't dance. I don't think she's ever going to dance.
I can't dance.
Even though her natural talent is to be able to sing, maybe she still needs vocal lessons. You know, to learn how to control her voice and pitch and all that.
And then this is my thing. I just feel like personally the fit, voice, fit, Sis, I don't know. To me, I just feel like sometimes she be kind of, and no shade to her. It's really no shade. It's just my personal opinion. For her to be a star now, you can't keep dressing like you be shopping at Rainbows. I'm not trying to be funny, but
I think she's about to have her baby within like a month or two. Maybe she just is really uncomfortable.
Like,
but I do what you're saying, you know.
Before the baby came, she was dressed.
But okay, but now that she has her record deal with stuff and she has a good management team, maybe they're gonna work on getting her a stylist.
I hope,
you know. So I mean, she had the Burberry popping out. She didn't look too bad, you know. I don't know. She had.
She was more chill. She was like a chill.
Yeah,
they
could
have just did though because I know she probably doesn't want to wear heels. She could have just had like a cute little simple, elegant dress. She could have worn sandals or something.
Yeah, we never seen it.
So yeah, I think she did good. But after her was Luke James, and you know Luke came through with the vocals. He was amazing. Actually, his ad-libs with people before him, he was already killing it. I love Luke. He did amazing.
What you think?
He did amazing.
I love this man since the New Edition movie. That's when I first seen him. He's so
Girl, looks like 30.
His voice,
looks like in his 30s.
It's okay.
Cause I first said, "Oh, Terry, look,
She like a little older.
He boring.
I don't really know. Like, I don't know. I can't be cheating on Algie.
Who's Algie?
Oh my God.
Mind your business. You all up in my business.
We're talking about New Edition.
And
So I
then
knew that.
Kelly Price would be the last person who actually performed or whatever.
She shut it
She
down.
should. As she should.
And she looked amazing. First of all, vocals was on point.
Yes.
Outfit was on point.
Outfit was on point. And even though I like that she's a bigger bone girl, she still looks
Cute.
amazing.
Makeup.
Dress.
Whoever her stylist is, they did a good job.
Hair. Fit.
And it was popping. It was good. And I like in the end how they all came together and they all harmonized. It sounded really
It
good.
was good. So y'all, since we was already talking about Queen, let's get into the beef with Queen a little more. That beef, I mean, let's be for real. Better or she just bigger? What y'all think? Cause
Okay, so after the Xoxo performance, Little Mo took to social media, which a lot of celebrities do, to talk about Queen. So she said some things like she doesn't know if it was her pregnancy that made her sound off or just things of that sort. And honestly, when it comes to Little Mo, I feel like this. You're a vet.
Right.
Let somebody else shine.
Oh,
I feel like, just the way that she approached the situation, it could have been better. Like, if anything, if you don't think she did good, I feel like you could have DM'd her that. How embarrassing of it is for her to be her first time. Yeah. How embarrassing for her to be her first time performing on BET. And it's like that. So what y'all think?
Personally, I don't really know about the meetup because what if, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but what if somebody would have took that in a wrong way and been thinking that she trying to start drama with her? You know what I mean? Because Lil Mo was already on Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that. I can't be trusting it. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah, okay.
And on top of that, I feel like this. Personally, for me, I feel like because Queen is young, she's willing to accept any constructive criticism. So it's like it's all about the way that you talk to a person about the situation. You don't have to go to the internet, but maybe just her like, you know what, I could be probably like a mentor to you, or I can help you out, maybe help you in your stage presence, things like that. And she already knows things she needs to work on. So let's just kind of give her time to work on it.
She's new.
Now the pregnancy, I don't think that's just
It
stopping
has an
anything.
effect.
I don't think that has an effect. I've been
It
seeing a lot
might
of
though.
people
I
that
have never been
pregnant
pregnant.
moms and they be rock stars. Shoot, my mom was a pregnant single mom and she still did
But
everything.
also, I think Queen probably was really just nervous. It was her first time,
Yeah.
and she's with legends. First of all, Luke James, that man,
Kelly, yeah.
Kelly Price, that's the vet. And BJ the Chicago Kid, and Erica Badu, she probably was really just nervous. And it was live television too.
Live television.
Child, I'd
All
have
them
been
people
scared
too.
too.
Like I would have been nervous too. Like
Yeah. So I feel like Little Mo could have definitely handled it better. But I feel like Queen, as always, she did a classy clap back.
Yeah.
You know, I love how she always brings God in it. She was just basically like, you know what, I'm just here to do what God has done for me. And she wasn't even disrespectful. She said something to Little Mo on the she said something like, you know, I wish she could have just approached it a different way. She wasn't even upset at really what she said. It's not sometimes what you say, it's how you say it. No shade, but it's like, Little Mo, when's the last time we seen you with music out?
Oh, but you was all on Love and Hip Hop and try to get your music out. To keep it
Still
genuine,
waiting.
Love and Hip Hop. I
Still
mean,
waiting.
the only person I've seen that really has been successful from the show
Cardi
is
B.
and K Michelle.
But
K Michelle was only
somebody
famous
beforehand.
Yeah, before then. So
Cardi B wasn't. Like,
other than that, I mean, I don't really know. Yeah,
But
no.
overall, I like the way that I feel like Little Mo could have handled it better, and I think that Queen did a classy.
She did a classy.
Good job. Shout out to you, Queen. Shout out to you, Queen. We do support you and everything. Now let's get into the fun part of the show. Let's play a game, and today's game choice is Black Card Revoke, where each host, you know, all of us, we all have to take it upon ourselves to come up with 2 questions and 2 answers related to Black entertainment, history, movies, and more. So let's play. Which one of y'all want to start?
I'll start.
Okay, let's start. Let's start.
Let's see if y'all Black card won't get revoked because I'll surely take it. So y'all, my first question is, what was Rochelle's from Everybody Hates Chris favorite line?
My man got 2 jobs. I don't need this.
Okay, let's hear you.
Was that right?
Yeah,
okay. That was also point. Okay.
Point.
Ding.
And my second question is, where was Will Smith from in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Where was he born and raised?
You want to go?
I don't know.
Oh, in West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Okay, so you got 2 points and I got 1, but that's okay.
I know y'all not gonna get my questions. I just know. So everybody already know that every African American person's family, whoever you was with, uncle, grandma, Billy, Bobby, Gigi, Jimmy, Jimmy, whoever, y'all all was watching Good Times. So y'all, what?
I don't know nothing.
That show older than my mama.
Hold up. Good Times is a good show.
That show older than
You know
my
shows
mama.
is old when they get played on Century?
Hold up. No shame. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
I ain't
where
gonna lie.
they
Antoine from
play
Around the
the
Way said my little
Oh,
kid.
girl, don't say that on the recording now.
So
They gonna be knocking at your door. Go ahead, what's your question?
Right, the government.
So, what year and where was the show Good Times aired and located?
Ding. 1974 in Chicago.
She's singing no. She can because she's trying to win.
No.
You can take my black card. You can have it. I still got 1 point. 'Cause I don't know. Nobody want to come that anyway.
All right.
Can we get
So,
something that's more like newer?
Okay.
They was alive during.
so everybody already knows about the movie Love and Basketball. I'm pretty sure that's one of our favorite movies. Who were the 2 main characters?
Monica and Quincy.
Okay, what are their real names? The real
Sanaa
and
I don't know.
5. Ooh, no. Omar X.
She got it.
She's like, I know. Sanaa
Listen, Monica and Quincy. So okay, you get your fucking right.
Yeah.
Okay, so my black card was vote. It's alright. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, what my question is, what year did 106 in Park first air? Is it A, the year 2000? I'm gonna say 3000. B, the year 2006, or is it C, 2007?
2000.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2002.
But she said it first. Ding 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 ding.
But you don't even know who the original host was.
It was Free.
That was my next question, but now I'm gonna do a different one.
Oh, snap.
I ain't know the other guy name.
Oh, yeah. You would have lost anyways.
We'll say name.
Who was the 3rd host, male and female, of 106 in Park on BET? Ding ding.
Terrence J and Roxy
She
Diaz.
got it.
Why was I about to say that?
He's the last. That was like the last.
But wasn't he
one.
hosting with somebody else too?
I didn't know her name.
Erica Mena? He had like 4 hosts with him. Or it was like
He
6.
did.
Anyway.
Anyway, we don't know y'all. But we're on this part. If you ever want to bring it back, you know, we can be your host.
We could be your host. You need us.
Introduce our new business segment and also our Ask Pretty Please. So first with the business, we want to start having something called Business with Bosses, where we kind of have more, you know, business owners, black business owners on our show.
And we're going to be able to shout you guys out. So with our email below in the bio, make sure you guys email us and we can get it started. So
Exactly. Oh, and also we have Ask Pretty Please. So basically we're just going to have you guys ask us anything. If you kind of want to just ask any juicy questions and maybe I don't know, these are my confessions. Y'all know the rest, like Usher. Okay, make sure y'all email us and just ask us anything. And the good part about it is it's anonymous, so nobody will even know. So that's a good part of everything. I don't think I left anything out, you guys. Did I?
Well, also, you guys can follow our social media.
Exactly.
Our Twitter and our Instagram is at prettyplease_TS, and our email address is inquiries.prettyplease@gmail.com. I'm so sad that it's time for us to go.
I'm so sad, y'all.
Well, it's fine, because as always, as we say, we're pretty pleased, and if the tea is brewing, we're serving it straight.
E-T-T-Y, pretty please. Tune in every week if you want some tea. Come fill up your cup, we got just what you need. If you ask then you shall receive. Only on Pretty Please. The tea is brewing, we're serving it straight. Only on Pretty Please. Got so many flavors, Pretty Please, that you can savor on Pretty Please. Got so many flavors, Pretty Please, that you can savor.